Okay, this is for my Gemini. Okay, Gemini, this is for you. This is for June, for the sign of Gemini. Okay, Gemini, this is for June 2025 for the Gemini sign. Okay, this is a vision followed by the unexpected in the same video, Gemini. So, Gemini, this is your only video for 2025 from the Brass Love One, unless God tell me to come back and do any other one for the sign of Gemini, okay? So, let's just see. Happy New Year to my Geminis. Okay, let me do your vision. Is it a vision for my Gemini? Okay. Whoa. I see a house already. Let's see what's going on with you. Two windows right there. Let's see. You're looking at like the big screen TV. So you're a man. Really, you look like Jay-Z. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're looking at the TV though. I don't see anybody else. Two windows. So what about it? Let's see what you're looking at. Let me just say. We got politics. So we might have a Gemini that's interested in politics. A big screen TV. Let's just see for the Gemini sign. Let me just take some for you, Gemini, and see what comes out in your storyline. It could be more than one Gemini that I put on the table, okay? So if it is, just whatever cards go to my Gemini, take it. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's set some for the Gemini. Let's see for the Gemini. Let's see for you, Gemini. Okay, whoa. Okay, let's see for the Gemini sign. We got a Gemini who want to get married, or a Gemini is gay. Well, let's just flow for a minute. Focusing on the sexuality. Okay, rose to the occasion to be somebody at their own game. Maybe somebody that tell that Gemini is gay. Let's just flow for a minute. I'm gonna see if there's more than one Gemini in here. Okay, bear with me. Okay, maybe somebody rose to the occasion because it's focused on your sexuality to tell people you was gay. Now that's one Gemini. Let me just put that down for a minute. Okay. Or we got a Gemini that might was married and circumstances stopped you from staying married because somebody said that you was gay. Or we got a Gemini that just want to get married in general. Okay? Right. Let's just see. Let's see for a minute. Bear with me. We might have a Gemini that want to get married and hair structure for a joyous occasion. Okay, let's just see something. Okay, we got a Gemini that's going to pinpoint something and complain about something. Because we got Gemini that's going to pinpoint it, whatever it is, something, and complain about it because you're going to do a preview and see you on the battlefield as far as a situation because something went too far and you want peace as far as a situation. Let's just see, Gemini. This is my Gemini. This is my Gemini card. You in your own sign. You half good, half bad, my Gemini. It totals the best. But this is somebody you dealing with though. Half good, half bad. But they acting like the Gemini. My two-faced friends, right? I love saying that about my Geminis because all of us got two signs, my Gemini, all of us. But I like to say that as far as my Geminis, right? I just like to say it. Even though all of us got our two sides, Gemini. So don't be mad with the Brass Love One. Please just love me. Okay? Okay. Half good, half bad. Right? add it up together, it makes the best self. So you're dealing with somebody like that, act like the sign of the Gemini. If they're not a Gemini, pay attention to your vision, so Gemini, and your dreams, God says, because something went too far with somebody over there with my Gemini, where you might say bye-bye, baby, to that person, and you might go somewhere else, or you might tell that person to go ahead somewhere else. Another neighborhood, country, or wherever they need to go to. Okay, let's flow. Okay, you're willing to do something because of being forced. Wait a minute, my Gemini sign. Okay, you're willing to do something because of being forced. You had no other choice. Because somebody beat you at your own game, maybe. Somebody rose to the occasion and beat you at your own game. Maybe tell somebody that you was gay because it's fixated on your sexuality, anything like that. And you got to tell me what a support will to talk about it. Or to tell your spouse that you was gay. Or we have over here Gemini that you want to get to the Milky Way with a female. Or joyous occasion, you want structure to get married. Let's put that there. So we have, and then we got that one over there. So you gotta see it clear as possible. Here we go again with it. Somebody repeating something over here, I guess, because you pinpointed something with somebody. Let me just put the cards down and just say all of them after I get them down. How about that? Okay. Something repeated 2 times. I got 2 cards saying the same thing, even though they saying the different words, but it means the same thing. Here we go again with it, and carbon copy. That means the same thing. So something repeated for the Gemini 2 times. Somebody did, whoever it was, that's gonna make you upset. Let's just see. Let's just go for a little bit. So we have, let's see for my Gemini. So we can have 3 different Geminis or just the same Gemini. So if it's the same Gemini, take it as that, okay? So you heard me say different stuff. So we got, I'm gonna go with this one for a minute. We got a Gemini that wants to get to the Milky Way path, right? You and somebody, or you alone, or whoever it is. Okay, you want a structured occasion. So you might want to get married, or you want a job, or have a business, or whatever this is, right? Because you're looking at your professional vision. You asking God, God is a path, I'm walking the right path, because you want to know, right? So something might be bought from the store from you. By you, and you might just sit down. So we have, you might be dealing with online portal, anything that's online or anything like that. Okay. So we're going to go to this one right here. This first one you heard me say. So this looks like it could be work or anything like that, the one I just said. So let's take this first one. You pinpointed it, something, and you complain, you did a preview that you want a battlefield Gemini as far as something. Right, so you want some peace because something went too far as far as you with a situation. Because you have, somebody half good, half bad, like the Gemini sign, or is you, right? I feel somebody against you. You gotta pay attention to all your visions and dreams, Gemini, that God send you. Right, so we have here that you want to say bye-bye to somebody and go somewhere else, or somebody going to with you. So we have, here we go again, where something is repeating for the Gemini. You see it clear as possible as far as somebody, whatever it may be. No more trying to impress this person or this person you. Somebody want to know that they do it, or you want to know that the person do it, or will they do it within a situation. Because you might be saying maybe, or the person want to hear that you picked all one love, but you thinking maybe, you second guessing something, whatever it may be, or the person is with you. So we got somebody been chasing you, or somebody who unstable, drinking, drug addicted, fussing, or whatever's going on, who chasing you, fussing, or whatever. So you need transportation to go to a job, right, or court, or some kind of training, because you trying to figure out how to work it out, and you gotta move fast on it, right? Because you want some tenderness and sensitivity. So we have right here that you was willing to do something because of being forced. You was given no other choice with whatever it may be. Okay, but somebody gonna beat you at your own game and rose to the occasion to do it. So let's see. I think this is that. Okay. So I'm gonna put this middle one. So we have right here a Gemini. I'm gonna cut that one for a minute and go with this one. We got a Gemini who gonna announce, or somebody gonna announce you or somebody that you gay or that you get married. Let's take that there. If you or somebody you know gonna do it, gonna rise to the occasion and beat you at your own game to do it. Anything like that, if not you. Because somebody fixated on your sexuality. So if you're gay, somebody fixated on your sexuality and they see that you're a gay person, or they're going to rise to the occasion to tell your partner or whatever's going on here, right? Tell that family, or just going to talk as kind of support group with the family at the wedding, or whatever this is, with the friends. So somebody getting a vaccine, or a shot, or an IV taken, you or this person. So we have, if you're searching for love, Gemini, you gotta love your own self. You don't go searching, getting it from somebody else, because something is online, whatever way it is, Facebook, FaceTime, this, that, or whatever it's at Instagram. You achy and it varies, the Gemini sign, or this person is, right? So we have you or this person when they had protection from your father. Father was abusive, father wasn't there, father didn't show deep down love or anything as far as the father sign. a father. So flame's going to be sparked, and you're going to capture the flames of Gemini as far as in fighting, financial, verbally, emotionally, or however. Because will you leave an ex, or will this person leave an ex? Because it's going to be consequences, or it was. There's a carbon copy of an ex show. Is a repeat where it happened already. Because you got raw love for somebody, or somebody got raw love for you, or for that ex. Take it however it goes. Okay, so the death of anything that does not serve you, a relationship of anything that kills your emotions, you gotta bring a death to. That means bring an end to. That means break up. Okay, so what a person needs you. Okay, it's gonna be lighting a fire in you until it's lit to let you know it's true. That some kind of way we got somebody who might be talking to the ex. I don't see no cheating card in here, but that's what it looked like. Because we got something twice, right? Or some, let's see, somebody want to make it right. There might be some cuss words up in it. It's a chamber of chaos. But it's an entry level of darkness. That means negative. So I need a little bit more, Gemini. Okay. So you want a joyous occasion, right? But God told you don't settle for junk, because this person right here might be cheating with an ex. Whether this is in the middle here, this situation right here could be connecting online, or whatever could be going on here. Over here, this Gemini that's sitting over on my computer. When I'm pressing the first one over here, somebody trying to get work, get business, or whatever. That's a good thing. Or even get married, whatever this is over here. But right here in the middle, somebody could be gay, or just straight in general, but might want to get married, might be married, or whatever's going on. Or somebody might be connecting with an ex right here in the middle. God says don't settle for junk out of this person, because you want a joyous occasion. But over here, with this one over here, with work, or getting a job, or getting a business, or whatever, getting to the Milky Way, this person is going to have a joyous occasion, even getting married. The first one, we have this stuff over here. Something went too far, you on the battlefield, you complained about it. You saying goodbye to somebody, or somebody saying bye to you. Because you want to know, did somebody do it, or will they do it in the situation? Because you're not trying to impress anymore. Because you picked the war one love. So we might have where you need transportation. This is a court card though, so court, training, job, or whatever you need it for. You need working hard on trying to figure out how you can make it work. And you're trying to do something fast. You want sensitivity. You want to do something because of being forced. Or somebody willing to beat you at your own game. Let's just give you a little bit more, and I got to go to your second card. Okay, let's just see from my Gemini. Stop. Okay, Gemini, here we go. So if we got a Gemini that's married, circumstance is going to cause you to get a lawyer, to get unhitched, get my direct right. If you're dealing with a spouse, okay. Or if you get a blood test and see something ain't right, circumstances still won't make you get a lawyer. Take it like that. So we have no longer will you be filtered by somebody. You're gonna rise to the occasion in business and love, or whatever this is. You gotta accept it, try harder in business or love. So it was all for somebody measured and tested and saw how far they could go with the Gemini sign in either one of these, right? It was a witness that saw you somewhere, or saw somebody you connected with somewhere. Okay, a person, you put them on a witness stand, they would tell the truth. Get what I'm saying? It's obvious that you need to be scared of nothing. Follow me in this situation. So somebody was hooking notes about your so-called friends, or you might have been hooking notes about whoever this person you connected with, so-called friends. So you create the walls of harm and safe as far as bringing harm to your home, to your space, or wherever you at, or wherever you put yourself at, and as far as arguments and fusses. So it was a lapse in job some kind of way. Work. So it's harvest time, God says, you know what I mean? Right now it's harvest time, God saying. Time to reap a harvest for the Gemini sign. Because God's saying, but you know yourself right now that you meant for greatness, and you got to show that and act like it. Because why did you allow yourself to be molded? Because you got yourself molded in a situation. But you got to get out of that mold, Gemini, and get back on track. The track God wants you on. Because God don't want none of us in a mold, Gemini. My eyes telling me the truth. Your eyes going to tell you the truth about something on this table that you heard me say. Maybe that is harvest time, or that you in a mold. You know when we're in a mold, when we put our cake in a cake pan, what? We mold our cake, right? We make it round or square, whatever shape, right? That's a mold. Gemini got molded, right? So we got Gemini that's not going to be molded. This one right here, I feel, that's going to the Milky Way. Gemini in the middle got molded, and this one over here, you saw you was getting molded, or you did get molded and you got out of it, or however it's flowing. God don't want none of us in a mold, Gemini. Don't allow people to put you in a mold. You gotta be free, okay? To make some things happen in your life. So this for the Gemini sign, the brass love one healer to rub. This is for June 2025 for the Gemini. Oh, I'm so sorry, my Gemini. I cut it off too fast. I didn't do your unexpected for my Gemini. Okay, so I'm back, Gemini. This your unexpected, my Gemini sign for 2025. I want you too fast, my Gemini. Okay, let's flow. Unexpected for the Gemini universe. Unexpected for you, Gemini. Okay. Okay, we got a Gemini being adopted. Adopted means some kind of way. We got somebody who controlling you, taking care of you, or controlling you, taking care of you, or you in their care, whatever's going on here. Let's just go a little bit more for the Gemini sign. Okay, you coupled off with Satan. Somebody who God considering Satan here. We got a Gemini that might want to get married, or who is married. Take it however it goes. Let's just go with Gemini. Okay, that's it. Okay, we got the first card. I'm ready for love. We got a Gemini that want to get married, or anything like that. You being adopted, or finding your parents even matter. We got a Gemini who you is stuck with somebody, or it's a real adoption here, and you want to find your parents. Okay. When you down, though, God says you need to read a book, and that could be the Bible or whatever, anything positive. So we have right here that things been being covered up, right? But you want to let your emotions out right here, the middle, Gemini. Okay. Somebody got back your ways of thinking, or just don't want to come up to par, but you see it now. That's another Gemini. Let's just put it there, over there on the side. So choosing you first is always the best choice, and you're going to clarify that thing, my Gemini. Right here with this last one you heard me say. So something going to happen between 9 o'clock a.m. 9:30 p.m. I'm not tolerating you no longer. You in affordable housing, or somebody you know. So let's put that in the middle, or back your ways of thinking. So your struggle gonna lead you to where you need to go, Gemini. If you have a hard time, God said don't stay stuck in nothing, Gemini. Your struggle gonna lead you to the best place to go, Gemini. You gotta get moving along. So we got Gemini that you're dealing with somebody can't control themselves in their own skin, or is you, right? Somebody like fashion over here, this Gemini. Okay, somebody promiscuous that need to take care of themselves. You Gemini, or somebody you connected to. Follow me? Let's put it over there with the marriage. So we have you'll be you gotta let your past go, Gemini, whatever your past is, because you can't usher in the future God has for you if you won't let go of the past, whatever the past is, right? Okay, so somebody have demons that you're not aware of. It was a mystery to you and whoever else that this person got demons, right? Okay, so we got somebody interacting with drugs, you know, or interacting with pain. Follow me? So you got to close the blinds to other females, Gemini, or whoever you hook to, or other males. Follow me? So we have you gotta be Be able to control your thermometer, your temper, you or this person, Gemini. Somebody got demons here. So somebody Conrad, you in your own storyline. Here's my Gemini. Gemini going to be frank. So you could be dealing with a person who's a Gemini who's going to be frank. This is second one. Gemini, Gemini. You heard me say Gemini in your first half. And here Gemini coming out again. So we got somebody who act like a Gemini somewhat that you dealing with. And you're a Gemini too. Okay? You're going to be frank or somebody going to be frank with you. That's a Conrad. Okay? Somebody needs you to feed the person. Follow me? Throwing things against the wall, getting all upset. So you coupled off with Satan, God says though, and you just want some kind of peace. So if you want loyal, but God says that you're going to be putting something in door 3 jump because somebody looking at you as their good fortune. Follow me? So you got to welcome in a flow of love and a fresh emotion for the Gemini sign. So in September, it's going to be a chokehold on something. But September already came, so maybe... we dealing with 2025, though. September is going to be a chokehold, a stop, a pause, an end, whatever you want to call it. Okay? In year 92, something could have happened for the Gemini, or when Gemini was 29, or this person 38 or 31. Anything like that. 32. Okay? We got... Gemini getting high some kind of way with this card right here, but you got to get yourself home for some help. Get some help if you have to stop getting high. Okay, you're going to notice maybe somebody you connected to being promiscuous some kind of way, or the person notice you that way. Okay, somebody you might want to marry, or I'm ready to love you, or the person you. Follow me? So... that's it, right? So that's for my Gemini. Okay, that was your unexpected. I turned the video off too fast, Gemini, for 2025 for my Gemini sign. This is for June, okay, for my Gemini sign. This the Brass Love 1. Take care, my Gemini sign. Okay, this is for the Cancer sign. Okay, Cancer, this is the Brass Love 1 Healer Tarot 9 here on YouTube. This is a video reading. This is a vision and unexpected for my Cancer sign for July 2025. Okay, Cancer, this will be the only one I do for you unless God bring me back to do more for the Cancer in 2025, okay? So... or even if God brings something out this year, right here still for you, I will. But I'm dealing with 2025 as far as what I'm talking about right now. So, let's see for the Cancer sign. Universe, give me a vision for the Cancer sign. This would be for July, Cancer. Okay, we got a Cancer. Might be either you on the hospital bed, or... is somebody you know that's on a hospital bed. You know when the doctor is going through the hall with the patient on the stretcher, walking through, fast, walking, running, or whatever they're doing. That's what's happening. It's lights in the ceiling. So I don't know if you on it or you walking with the doctors. Get my drift. So this in July for Cancer. So we got a lady standing around. So I don't know if you the Cancer or if the Cancer is on the bed. I just don't know. I feel the Cancer, if the person on the stretcher is going to have what you call is it outer body experience? You know, when you hear somebody say they died and came back. You heard people say that before? Cancer sign. I thought that might have happened to me before, but I never got a chance to talk about it. Because when I got baptized a long time ago, that's been a long time ago, I went under holding my breath, but I let go under there. And I allowed the minister to have my head down, to control and have my head down. I feel if I would have stayed down a little bit longer that I actually would have died. I really feel, because I was allowing him to hold my head down instead of me having control. So I feel like doing that right there, that was not, in a way, it's like when you think about it, you giving somebody control to actually kill you, because I allowed him to push my head under and hold me underwater like that. So I gave him permission, right, to play around with my life like that, because when I was under, I wasn't holding my breath after a while, and I saw a white light. I saw white, and I was going to walk toward it, because actually I wanted to talk about my experience when he lifted me out of the water. I feel he lifted me out just in time. I really feel like I might have died, if that makes sense. If that actually is true. I don't know. Right? I really feel, because I let go. I no longer held my breath after a while. Because it felt like he had me down there a while, because he was reading from the Bible, whatever he might have been reading, no telling how many words he was reading. And then when he let me up. And I just wanted to talk about my experience. I just couldn't wait to go in and talk about it after I dried off, but they was going to baptize a baby next, and it was like on to the next. So I went home with my experience. I wrote it down back then. So I got it written on some paper in my house somewhere, because I like to write about that. So I really feel like whoever this is for Cancer, it might be where the person come back to life, maybe off of the doctors doing it, resuscitating or whatever it may be. Our outer body experience. That's what it felt like with whoever that is on that bed. I don't know if it's Cancer, or if Cancer the one who's on the sidelines. The mother, the sister, the person, or whoever this lady is on the side. Okay, let's see Cancer, because I can talk. Deep from a Cancer sign. My mother was a Cancer sign. Cancer. And my brother was a Cancer sign. Mention us. Look at that. Mention us. You are the light. Mention us, the brass loved one. Right? And I'm talking to you about somebody on a stretcher right in a hospital. So this could be somebody in jail, somebody who died, or somebody who just can't talk because they unconscious. Like what I'm telling you about. They unconscious and they trying to bust out to come back to the world. But they can't get out of the unconsciousness or whatever's going on. Something controlling some kind of way. Like I let that minister control and hold my head under. I put my life in that person's hands when I really shouldn't have did that. Okay, let's just flow. So sometimes we do things and put our lives in people's hands and take chances. And we don't realize we're doing that really until later on when somebody brings something up to you and make you think a little bit. And you might say, yeah, I see what you're saying. You're giving a person permission. You know. Okay, let me just, so this is the Cancer sign. I went into that with you, Cancer, because that person on that bed, it seemed like that person will come back alive. So by resuscitation or however it happens, or just open their eyes back up or whatever. Get what I'm saying? So let's just see for Cancer sign for 2025 for Cancer sign. Just let me put some cards down, okay? So we might have a Cancer that was married and it's going to be a divorce because your person was keeping the person's options open. Anything like that. Let's just flow a little bit. You might get a divorce, something like that. Let's just see for the Cancer. Might have a Cancer dealing with work. Let's just see for a minute, Cancer. Let's put these cards out. Okay, so we have like with the Cancer sign. I don't see nothing because we got a Cancer on the vision. The person was going to hospital. I mean, the person was in the hospital. So we have this mention us. So we got somebody who might be unconscious because we got that mention us, or a person who actually died. Let's go for a little bit. Okay, Cancer, wait a minute, we get a couple more. I'm saying a couple, but I don't mean a couple. So let me just reword that, give you some more. Okay, let's just see what God has for my Cancer sign. Okay. So we might have a Cancer who, let me go with the first one. We might have a married Cancer that's going to get a divorce because your person was keeping his options open. Follow me? And you're going to get a divorce, or he getting a divorce, or however it's going. And just cope with that thing. Because something was suspenseful, I guess, as far as you two. So you love him, or he love you, but it just won't be no romance. You might be 42 and over or 24 and over. Okay? So you want him to get in it like a socket connection and stay hooked onto you maybe or whatever. But it was a book of lies. You was feeling protected. Thinking you had things together maybe. So how much would it take for you to leave? Or you was wondering how much would it take for him to leave? Right? To embrace nature. Right? And embrace growth, because he has put a pattern around with somebody else, but you thought it would be only you, babe, because you the wife. Okay, so let's see right here. He guilty as charged as it exists that he was talking to somebody else. Okay, but you got focus on your journey now. So we have you have to stop letting your ex worry you as far as money, business in your life, so you can worry about money with your ex, with this person is going to be your ex or whatever's going on. You got to be the chairperson of your own, like God says, and go in here first, because somebody, maybe your ex, wondering if opinionized if you work worthy. Follow me? So you're going to be sailing away from your problems, or your ex going to be sailing away from you. Get away from this rinky-dink place. So you had to be assertive and assess things, I guess, and that's how you saw that your ex was cheating, maybe, that caused tension afloat in your marriage. Okay, so relations to not wanting you as a woman any longer. You was feeling it and having and liking style, clothing and all that kind of stuff. So you trying to stitch things, or he is, to try to pull things back together. So he took a shot at your self-esteem when it came down to this situation, cheating on you or whatever. So maybe you was following him some kind of way, and that's how you know he was cheating in the first place. To gain is to lose what needed to go. So you felt he needed to go, or he felt you needed to go, or you felt the other woman or man needed to go. Take it however it goes. Okay, so he beat you in this situation as far as being with somebody else, or she, or whoever your person is. Okay, your person like jet setting and felt it was juicy, having fun. Or maybe you and your person did that together, honestly. So now we take it, that says a Cancer right there. Might leave that there for 1 minute. So we're going to take it with a Cancer who maybe we dealing with a hospital, because we got a Cancer who either you is the one on that stretcher. I feel like you're the one on the stretcher for some reason. So we got the Cancer on the stretcher that you saw in my video. Mention us, the brass level one. Mention us. You ought to like the brass level one. Mention us. Right? So we have the Cancer on the stretcher that is being adopted, and that would be by the hospital, because anybody who have you help is like adoption. They controlling. Prisons control, schools control, teachers, principals, they control. It's like they adopted the kids, they controlling the kids like parents. The hospital does that when you're in a hospital. So I'm gonna make this the hospital, but the hospital was a monster, right? Right? The hospital is blaming whatever reason that they are a monster. And they're a monster because they got racist ways. And it's hyped up and they think they're better than. Because we got this card right here. They wanted to wash their hands on the Negro. Right? So the hospital needs to pay attention to details and flaws. And look around the corner. And that would be pay attention to everything as far as the patient. Because we got a patient that's going to have a second chance at life. Get what I'm saying? They call it, you die and come back. Well, that's what this patient is going to be doing. Right? So we have this here. Relations to not wanting this person as a patient in the first place, because we got some kind of racial issues, or they think they better than. So we might have an area where the person, a private hospital or just a hospital in general, that's somewhere where people of this patient's kind, not too many people are there. Get what I'm saying? Okay. But the person who took the patient there need to beware the poker faces, because it shows in their faces that they weren't going to do the best job, because the person who brought the patient there was going to be moving to rougher matters, dealing with this hospital. We got number 18, a number 81, number 9. Okay? So we have at nighttime, the staff was working, making their money at night, midnight or whenever it was, right? But the staff wanted to sail away from their problems. That mean go home, get my drip. Get me out of this rink-a-dink place. Get me out of this hospital. I'm ready to go home. Just like any other person who works. They ready to go home. They're not doing their job effectively because they want to go home. The staff. Plus they racist. Plus they think they better than. Get what I just said. So we have right here, this is an up card. That means the patient didn't need the staff because God brought this patient back, whoever this patient is. Look at God. Look at God. Look at God. There's going to be some sharing in a support group talking about the experience or in court of this patient. Follow me? Because the support group talking about supposed to be the doctors and the nurses. But they wasn't really supportive. So once all of this is over with, this patient going to be out of the hospital and going to be talking about this experience in a support group. Because this hospital didn't look at all the details and flaws. Because this patient came back alive. They was trying to go home. They wasn't trying to do everything they needed to do. Because they just wanted to go home. So we hear right here, bread was required for the patient, maybe. Didn't have enough money or whatever. So they wasn't trying to do the best work. But God was going to make sure this patient make it. Because God wasn't finished with this patient yet. I'm not done with you yet. I'm not through with you yet. I'm not done with you yet. And it was going to be some justice for sure. Get what I just said? It's going to be some justice for sure. Because bread was required. And they based somebody's life on bread. Get what I'm saying? They wanted to go home, get out of this rinky-dink place. They thought they was better than. They was racist on top of it. But justice is going to be served because they're going to be taken to court. This whole outfit, this whole place, rinky-dink place, and bread is required. That means they're going to be shelling out some cash out of those pockets. Get what I just said. Okay? Mention us, the brass loved ones, us people who went to the hospital and we was unconscious and we was trying to break out, trying to get out of what the unconscious state or whatever, and the doctor didn't try hard enough to get us out and was trying to give up on us. Mention us, the brass loved one. It's some of us right now still in that state. It's some of us that the doctors actually put in a coma. If you know it or not, doctors can put people in a coma if you know it or not. Okay? Doctors can do that. They did that to my daughter. Doctors can do that. I didn't know that because they didn't tell me, but I found it out. Get what I'm saying? Because I like to read. And by me reading, I found out through my medical book. That's why they weren't worried about her. I was worried because I thought she was dying. What's wrong? Why she sleep? Why she won't wake up? What's wrong? But all the time they know. Because they gave medication to put her in a coma. Get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying with this storyline right here, we need for doctors to do the best they can. If you end up in a doctor's hand that don't give her, you know what? You in bad shape unless you on God's side. Because God is not done with you yet. So we got somebody that Cancer know in July. I'm sorry, Cancer. That God is going to show up and show out, as it's called. I talk so much, Cancer. Okay, this is still the vision, right? Because I talked a lot, so it made me forget about the amount on the vision or the unexpected. By me talking about this, I feel I'm still on the vision. I talk too much about Cancer sign. Let's just see. Let me do your unexpected, my Cancer. Okay, unexpected for my Cancer. Okay, Cancer. Let's just see for ya, for you, for ya, for you, for ya. Take it however, Cancer. Okay, we got it coming again. Your person has somebody tucked on the side, look like, or you were somebody tucked on the side, my Cancer sign. Let's take it as you were somebody tucked on the side. You was a chick on the side. You was a chick tucked on the side, because my card is what? Chick talk. You was tucked away, Cancer. The other one was, we had like a man who was cheating on his wife, but we turning it around right here to coming from your direction, Cancer, because you might have been the person was cheating with. I guess Cancer said, don't put it on me, the brass like one, don't be putting that on me. But you could have been, my Cancer sign. Let's just flow. So we dealing with July for my Cancer sign. Today is Friday, right? So let's just flow for my Cancer sign. This is for Cancer unexpected, my Cancer for July 2025 for my Cancer unexpected. Let's just flow, Cancer. Let's just see. So we might have a Cancer who your loved one. Okay, let's see right here. We got a Cancer sign that your loved one one of your loved ones did die, right? Now we dealing with July 2025 as far as this hospital, this place, or places like that where it's a racist area, racist hospital, and also it's not enough money. If you don't have enough money, letting you die, not putting enough work in to save you because the people think that they're better than you and things like that. Whatever area it's in, right? Because right here, this is a card where if the person did some kind of way, but a court date is coming up because they didn't fight hard enough for your loved one. And this actually could be for the Cancer sign where your loved one was not treated right and they getting sued. Okay. So we're going to have right here, so we have over here, so we got a twin flame, or you might have twin children, twins in your family, anything like that, or you could be a twin, but I'm going to stick with twin flame. You was tucked away, chick talk, right? So we have right here that this person needed to filter this person's ways because this person is gift seeking from you, right? So you got to tell him the truth though, the sensitive issue, because God says that you was overprotective since your childhood, right, yourself. So this person wants you to open the door and care more with this person. But God said you gave this person, your ex, too much power because you wanted this person at the time, whenever it was back then, to pick you. But now this person wants you to pick him. Now we dealing with July 2025, I'm talking about, right? So the power to hold on is slipping. This person feel like this person want to be a part of your life again, but you felt like that at one time, but you decided to let go. But now this person is trying to hold on because you're not giving in. The person saying, I cry for you and know you are mine. But back then, you was feeling that way about the person, but you decided to let go. But now this person feeling a certain way about you. Because you needed to check yourself and do some soul searching as far as your own self. But also this person needs to do that because this person want to insist on a period of time with you, right? But you overprotective as far as where you live at or where you work at. Because this person was banking on you, that you was easy. Or this person was at the time overprotective back then, or where this person lived at or worked at and looked at you as easy, right? This person wanted to box you in and have you as a chick on the side, a third party person. This person wanted to put you in a box. Unfortunately, you became a she-bear. You wasn't one at first, but then you became one, right? When July hit, you a she-bear by that time, right? So this person, you need more sleep yourself to be more energetic, or this person is drinking or anything like that. Drugging, drinking, or something going on in the system. You had to be essential by coping and allow life to follow you only to the best places, because that wasn't the best place when you was being in the company of that person. Follow me? Because you was being teased, talked about by the person to you and behind your back, but you was intellectual. Okay? So we have this person. He vengeful. He is there and he vengeful because he wants you back. July 2025, he wants you back. He want to come back your way, but you're not giving in. He vengeful though. He is there, and he wants you to get in a car with him. But God saying don't get in a car because he's dangerous, and he mean you no good. Okay? Because at the time period in July, you planting your vision, creating your vision, doing what God wants you to do. And God said you got to build a strong foundation to be able to make things work for yourself in your life. And this person is not included. This person is not part of it. Get what I just said, right? So let's take it over here to the hospital. So we have that. We have a Cancer who you took your relative to a hospital. It's called a sinful place on here, okay? With glass doors, that would be the hospital, right? You was pinching the surface of a thing going to the hospital. Don't have to be Connecticut or New York, wherever the hospital is, right? You might have came by ambulance, right? Because I'm gonna put this here. You might have came by the ambulance. I don't know, but everybody in the ambulance was bad. None of them was for you. Follow me? Okay. So we have right here that you was in somebody was taking pills out of the crew. Somebody at that hospital. Snorting, pills, drinking, or however they was doing it. Okay? So some man was talking about how you eat, telling you what to eat, or asking questions about how the patient ate, or anything as far as asking about food. So he is there and he is vengeful. That would be a doctor, whoever the doctor is, somebody who on drugs, somebody who take drugs, somebody who snort or whatever, or a nurse or whoever it is, somebody who handling a patient. Follow me? So you had to start to rely on, you had to start to live your life. If you haven't continued living your life, your loved one would not want you depressed. So we might have a loved one who actually died at this hospital, whatever hospital this is, and your loved one wants you to live your life because he is vengeful. Because you're going to go to court, and whoever this doctor is going to be vengeful. This technician, this nurse, ambulance driver, technician, or a paramedic, or whoever this person is. Follow me? Because gradually a court date is coming up, but your loved one don't want you depressed, right? Because you intellectual, right? And you're going to let this doctor or whoever this person is know where you stand, because this person feel like you less than. But God telling you, whoever I'm talking to, create your miracle wisely. So when you go to court, be prepared. You know, when you study for a test at school, you know, when you be at college and you got to do your papers at college, and you study that thing and have it down pat, have everything intact when you go to court. It's like you're a scholar. When you go to court, you're going to be out there speaking what you're going to be speaking, spitting everything out, facts out and everything out. And you're going to make him fool. Get what I'm saying? Because remember, he thinks he's better than you. And he got a racial problem. And he thinks that he can stand up in court over you, because who are you? He the doctor. But newsflash, God got you right here. So at this point, in this time right here, it's like he going to be standing up against God, because God going to have you right there in this courtroom. And God going to bring out everything God wants to come out of your mouth. As far as this court date, because this person going to value life. This person going to learn to value life. If this person never before. God going to teach this person. Okay? I just don't see why a lot of people even get in the medical field. Oh yeah, they get in there because they say they like it at first, but then some of them get in it just for money. Oh, I can't. Oh, I gotta keep having this job because I need money, so I stay working here and make people's lives miserable. Oh, I won't try to save her life. Oh, she old. Let's just let her die. Oh, she crippled. Let's just let her die. Or whatever people be doing. Oh, he don't need a kidney because he drink. Or whatever it is people be doing, all kind of stuff in the medical field. You got value life where you need to get out of the medical field. Who needs you? Who needs you? Okay, this is the Brass Love 1. This is for the sign of Cancer for July 2025.